YouTube. There that is.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Toney, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me, as always, we got Kathleen and Shad Biffle, the Wandering Buffaloes. Rich Cooley's here. Scott Swiftwater Toney's around here somewhere. And Gold Under Dennis Dayton's here on a Wednesday. What's up with that? And where you at, Dennis?
Oklahoma, West Coast.
When did you go to Oklahoma?
We got here Monday.
So what'd you do?
No, what is today? When we got here, you know what? It was Tuesday morning. We got here Tuesday morning. We left Monday evening.
You don't even know what day it is.
I'm confused. Yeah, we were talking, just so everybody knows why we're confused. We were talking pregame about when I left, and I thought I'd left Sunday night.
All right.
It wasn't until Monday. We left Monday night and drove it during the night, and then stopped in Missouri and kind of rested for a couple hours, and then picked it up, got up, and drove the last 4 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up getting here about 11 o'clock Tuesday morning.
And how long are you going to be in Oklahoma?
We're going to be here. We're either going to leave Sunday morning or Monday morning. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so there for a week almost.
Yeah.
Then you come back for 2 weeks, and then you go
10 days. Come back for 10 days, and then
Idaho,
baby.
Idaho, man. And Kathleen and Shad are off this weekend, right, you guys?
On Sunday.
Sunday. You guys are gone for how long?
Just about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So July is the traveling prospecting month, apparently. We won't worry about Scott, but
very funny, very funny.
And we know
anything to get away from all the craziness and the social media warfare going on.
You probably won't hear a bunch of nothing down in Alaska.
Not at all. It's going to
all.
be beautiful.
It's going to be awesome.
Peaceful, kind of like off the grid.
It is pretty.
That'll be kind of nice.
It forces you to put away your cell phone, not be able to check anything.
Right.
So.
That kind of be cool. Even for Dennis, where he's at, it's kind of off the grid, ain't it, Dennis, in Idaho?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't get any service unless you drive on top of the mountain.
Yeah, the heck with that. You're better off.
We're going down.
Yeah, you're better off not getting no service. That way you don't
have to get satellite service where we are.
Right, so you're kind of in the dark. You're definitely in the dark. Jeez, well, man, have fun, guys, all yous. So, Kathleen and Shad, you guys leave what day, though? Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday? All right, well, have a safe trip, because we won't talk to you until you guys get back.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so, man, have fun and do as good as you guys did last season.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Or better.
We're packing and getting things ready. With the kids and the house and the job and
all that fun stuff.
Organized, and on top of that, jumping through all the hoops that you need to just to get on an airplane.
To travel.
And some would say that we're giving up our freedoms, but at the same time, it's just like, what are you gonna do?
You're quarantined at home, right? So what's the difference?
I mean, you can sit inside your home forever.
Yep. This is true. So
I just got a kick out of the news I just read before getting everything hooked up that said the health officials are not seeing any increases of COVID from the protesting. So again, protesting, you're safe.
So I'm going to carry a sign.
And riot.
That's all you got to do is carry a sign.
All you got to do, you're safe.
You're safe. You will not get the COVID.
No, but I did bedazzle my face mask.
Did you bedazzle your face mask? Yeah, do you got it? Let's see it.
I got to go get them.
Dang, I want to see it. We got to see what you bedazzled it with.
Pay no attention to the person running behind me.
I mean, that's why we do this video thing, so for the visuals.
Okay, so I got different ones.
All right. I hope you did Shad's too.
So this, remember how it used to look?
Yeah.
Oh, bedazzled.
And
that's
now
cool.
I've got some pearls, beads. This is the first one.
Okay. Well, you got to have options, choices.
Of course.
Yeah, you have to.
They get dirty.
Right. I mean, come on. What if it don't match what you're wearing?
This one's got rhinestones in it.
Oh, that one's fancy. That one's more sparkly.
You see? Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I'm not even gonna go there.
That is cool.
That was a little high, but what do you think?
But it's sparkly.
Gotta cover your nose.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There you go. Well, see, you can wear one down, one back.
And if I don't want to be all,
Stand out-ish, right?
here's a little
I
sword.
guarantee you pay attention if you wear them.
See, the good old standby. Just the plain Jane.
Well, she put a little
With beads.
pearl and bead or whatever on there.
Oh, I thought it had a CC on it.
I can't find my duct tape, but here's mine.
I like yours too.
I'm just gonna put a piece of wire around.
There you go.
There we go.
Put an old underwear elastic strap around it.
Well, all right.
Oh, that's just
Funny thing, I should go get them. I did order a face mask, right, on Amazon just for fun. It was a really cheap black one. And the size said, "Oh, they're for men." Well, evidently they're for little teeny tiny men because it's like putting a thong pair of underwear over your face. It like covers just this much. Well, I went and tested yours and tried it out.
They're for little Chinese men, probably.
Yeah.
That's probably the one. It probably came from China. So,
So I sent it back.
oh, you actually sent it back?
Oh yeah, I want my $5 back.
Oh, right, quick and in a hurry. It went right back to Amazon, didn't it?
Be sure to wash your masks before you wear them.
Why?
Because you never know where they were made.
No, you don't.
Oh, like
God,
that
somebody
one
had-
video on Facebook where
Yeah.
they're in like this little hut and like just all surgical masks everywhere. They're just
Yeah.
looking out.
I think I
Yeah.
like this one.
Oh, there you got multiple
Hey,
choices.
Did you guys see the post where they said Target, like somebody took a picture, they had like actual like masks that's been made, to wear but then they had a mirror so you can actually try them on. I'm like, now is that the epitome of stupidity or what?
That's not
Like
saying.
somebody trying on underwear and go, nope, it don't fit, put
Yeah.
it back on the shelf.
Put those
I'm like,
back.
what?
Yeah.
Scott, just identify as a protester, no COVID.
No COVID.
That's all you got to worry
Yeah, I was in the house getting another drink when you guys said that, and I started laughing, and I dropped the phone. I was like, yeah, okay, I totally buy that.
Well, that's what it seems like.
Well, that's like right now here in Arizona, they shut down the bars. The restaurants are still open, but the bars shut down.
Well,
the gym shut down.
Ain't that because
And-
Trump was going to come there and have a rally that the COVID all of a sudden got
He kind of had a rally.
right? But every state that he was going to go to, it seemed like the COVID cases increased.
Oh yeah, doubled and tripled.
Ain't that what it was? And the place
Yeah.
Like
and where there's
Florida,
protesting, there's no
Arizona.
worries, right? So it's just kind of odd,
I've also, when you guys get done with that, I got a real short, funny little story to tell.
Go ahead,
I
tell
don't know
me.
if you guys have ever seen those little advertisements on there about this Chinese or the something where you got these bracelets, right?
I
I don't know if you can see the stuff on it.
I can't see it. It just looks like it's got gold on it, goldish and black.
Okay. But anyway, it's supposed to bring, you leave it on, you don't take it off. It's supposed to bring good luck and wealth and, health and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, so far it seems to be working.
Why is that?
Well, after today, as I was talking to Scott, what was it, last Sunday, we were looking for another claim that was a year-round claim instead of a seasonal claim. And today we got a 40-acre placer claim. It's on the Silver Leggett Road. It's on the little Silver Leggett Creek. So it's not a seat, where the salmon and stuff go up on.
Mhm.
And we also picked up a load claim. and that claim is not too far from where we camped at last year, and it has an existing added on it, and has a primitive robe there, and it's on a good gold vein structure. It's going to need a little bit of work to make it completely safe underground again, but we got it.
Oh, and you credit.
Is that why you're out west to test it?
No, out west to visit mom and dad.
But you credit this to that fancy bracelet?
Yeah, I mean, it just
Okay.
stuff's been happening really good since I've been wearing it for the last week.
Well,
So
where'd you get this said lucky charm?
it just, I'll have to. I don't know. I'll have to,
Let me see it. Hold it up again. Let me see it.
hang on, I don't want to take it off. I just want to hold it.
Well, don't take it off.
Be
'Cause
careful.
Okay, what it has, it's got like a little dragon. See if I can get it
Okay.
right here.
Oh, I seen that somewhere. They said that. Yeah, you were talking about that, wasn't you?
Yeah,
Okay. All
and
right.
then it has.
The Chinese thing. It's supposed
Yeah.
to get good luck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
we
you know,
don't
it's better
wear
good luck if you have a
Chinese.
yin yang necklace.
But a lot of good things. You know, it
They're
just
specially made, supposedly,
Yeah.
and they go through a ritual.
Oh,
Yeah.
they bless them or
Yeah,
something?
there's kind of like the spirit house that we
Yeah.
had, and then we had to get rid of because it brought us bad luck.
Nice.
Because you have to have
Yeah,
a
but
holy
don't
and
you
place it on
guys do
your
that when you buy
property.
kosher salt?
What?
What's the people that have the robes and stuff on that are bald head?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
monks
the
have to do the
monks.
ceremony. And,
Monks.
Yeah.
That's what it does. It goes through one of those ritual things through them, and they bless it and all that stuff. And
yeah.
So all those ones that they show on Facebook, monks bless them before they oh okay. There's only certain ones that are
I
blessed.
don't
It's
remember
just-
where I seen this from.
I see them on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always see them there for, like you said,
So far, it's working.
luck and wealth and
Yep.
prosperity and all that good jazz. It's like,
See, I went the other way in
You can do
Thailand.
that by going by.
I got it inked with cobra
Yeah.
venom.
It's been good
tattooed in
luck, right?
Thailand and blessed for power and
by a real
wealth.
monk.
Was it
Yeah,
blessed by monks?
it's working, ain't it?
That stuff hurts.
Well, he found me, didn't he?
No, this is after. So I don't know if it's good luck or bad luck yet.
You have no clue. You'll never know, shit.
We'll find out.
He's got to jump on a grenade, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that's cool. Dennis got more claims, and Scott's getting rid of claims.
You're getting
Yeah, I'm getting rid of 2 of them.
Yeah, he's getting rid of 2 of them.
See, I saw your video, but I didn't listen to it yet. So tell more. What's
No,
up?
the claims that I showed you in the video, there's on the one on the left and the one on the right is the one I'm thinking about getting rid of. So
The one he doesn't have any access to.
what are you talking about? I just went there the other day. You didn't see it?
Oh, did you sneak in?
He didn't watch the video.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Watch the video. I just seen.
Yeah, it was funny because I went down by the creek and I was like riding around the edge of the creek and there was like a little turn where you seen like a couple horses go up there and stuff like that. And I was like, cool. I turned to do that in a 4-wheeler. It goes, whoa, and that thing dug in the sand. I was like, oh, this is just not funny
Did you
because it's a heavy 4-wheeler.
did you take a gold pan down there when you was down there, or no?
Heck no, I wanted to ride up and make sure I was good to go.
Eh, okay.
But I went up there and like I said, I followed the trails that I knew because I could see off the hill. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to, triangulate where I want to be and stuff like that. And I went up. There has been machinery up there, and they've dug some test holes. And what I've seen is all the test holes has got like where they dug in with like a backhoe, but then there's rocks stacked really, but like meticulously on the back side of the hole. And I'm like, you're not, if you're not finding gold, you're not stacking rocks like that. You're just getting them out of your way.
Oh.
They stacked those rocks to like show up so they wouldn't have something cave in on the backside of them, and they're only like 4 or 5 feet deep. And I know those spoils piles down. I got like there's 3 spoils piles down by the water.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to put trash, dirt in a pile down by the water when they could just spread it out and it's nothing. So they had those piles down there to run. And I checked them out, and sure enough, they're like, you look at them, and about the biggest thing I see in them is about a 3 to 4 inch rock. So it's been classified.
Okay.
And I'm just, like I said, the dirt that I see and everything, and like I said, the left-hand side of the claim, it's not that I don't want to dig it. It's just that I probably will never get over there because I've got so much to concentrate on my middle claim. And I just figured, there's somebody out there that's going to benefit as well as I do off these claims, because these things have been on Black Canyon City Creek or Black Canyon Creek for years and years and years and years and years. They've been like family owned and passed down through the generations, so it's not easy to get a claim on there. So why not let somebody else get a chance, And there's a part of the creek on both claims. One claim I'd say would be great for metal detecting plus dredging. And then the other claim would be on the left-hand side of me. That's going to be good as metal detecting too, because the claim actually goes up and over the mountain.
Okay.
Like I said, I've never went up and over the mountain, but I see that there's some good tan dirt, which is a lot of metal oxidation, rust and stuff like that. And you can see the patch from the overlook. You can see the patches through the center of that hill.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always, like I said, there's always a chance. Not everything's been found. We know that. And I know that the front of the claims, the ones that like our claims are square, so the creek actually goes outside the square and everything like that. But from our lines to the forward, they did mine that with machinery. I know because I talked to a guy that lives here that knows. He's been here for years and he knows where they've mined. He used to mine himself out here.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that the front of it's been mined, and I told him where I'm thinking about. He told me pretty much to stick with my tens, because I was telling him about the horseshoe down on the one we dug down there, and he knows that the horseshoe bend. It's actually what they call it. It used to be the old Calamity 9 and the GPAA claims, but that there's a sand layer that I'm looking for, and it's so far off the water, and then my claim looks exactly the same way, so I'm going to go so far off the water, and I'm kind of hunting. That's what I'm kind of hunting, is that sand layer again, because it yielded. Good Lord, I think Ben, we dug down there for almost two and a half years, and Ben really sold a lot of pay dirt bags out of that sand, and people were really happy about it. And I know he actually took at least 10 ounces off that. I think I paid back 3 ounces and then kept the 1.2 and then went back and did the tailings and got another 5 the next year.
Right. Now,
so I'm thinking that. Go ahead.
Now, if anybody's interested in these, they could just contact you on Facebook or something through Messenger or something.
Yeah. If you're interested, just contact me on Facebook. Me and Lisa, we've already got the picture and everything like that. We're going to blow it up and put the lines in, and you can see pretty much what I'm talking about. I'm going to keep the middle one, but like if somebody wants the opportunity to have a claim up there, they're not easy to get to. If you want to come down off the cliffs, you're going to have to figure out how to shimmy through the little washes and get down there, which it's doable with stubborn guys. Or if it's dry, you can just ride up I would just ride up the creek bank and not worry about too much. So.
Okay. Oh, cool. Well, hopefully somebody will take them off your hands, maybe. Now.
Yeah, like I said, they can. If somebody else can utilize them, then that's going to be great.
That's cool. Well,
yeah, like I said, these claims they've been kept for so long, and nobody's dug on them. I mean, like people come up and they do simple prospecting because it's not really marked that it's claimed. So they don't know not to dig on it. But there's been people up there digging. I could see a couple of dry washer workings, which really makes me positive about my claim. The one I want to keep is because the dry wash workings are rather big, like they stay there all day.
And then.
And usually, usually if you're not digging no gold, you're not gonna stay there all day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then. And then.
Continue on.
And then.
No, and then.
Yes, and then.
But the gold camp's going good. Just so everybody knows, it's looking pretty cool. I'm tearing up some floors, making some good stuff. Tearing what do they call it, linoleum, taking that stuff up. But everything's pretty cool up here. So, wildlife is awesome.
So tell everybody why you're not on video tonight.
I'm not on video because I am at gold camp.
Oh.
And my hotspot is not that hot. I got a hotspot for Verizon, and for some reason, when it gets to 22 gigabytes, evidently it slows down.
Yes, it does.
And it says it's an unlimited plan, so I'm not really understanding that theory. But
well,
anyway,
it's unlimited, but you're still
Only at a certain speed, then they
Right.
drop it back unless you pay more money.
right.
They
Yeah,
rank.
got to read that fine print. You are unlimited, but we're gonna limit your speed a little bit.
Well, they limited it down to a snail would go by and go, man, that's slow.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
yeah, you probably burn it up that first night that you used it.
Wallet out.
Oh yeah, watching movies, of course.
Oh yeah, you can't be streaming Netflix and stuff, and yeah, that'll burn.
Well, that's
up
what I
quick.
got it for.
Oh, that's what you got it for? Okay.
So yeah, because I don't, there's no. Well, I'm getting cable up here now. We've already went to CenturyLink, and I'm going to get internet, and I'm on Fobo TV, which gives me 103 channels. And Lisa's like, well, they got 203 channels you can get with that for the same price. I'm like, yeah, but you get 203 channels, but Fobo took the crappy channels, like the sales channels and the this and that channels and the gossip channels, all the the ones we don't watch, and they got rid of them.
Right.
So now you just got everything plus movies. I'm like, dude, I don't want. Why get cable when I got this? It has movies too, plus what they're playing on the TV at the same time.
Right.
It just makes more
Keep
sense.
up with all these plans on everything. Like today, I tried to cancel my XM Sirius whatever radio it is
Uh-huh.
in the cars. I had like the truck and then my two girls, and I was trying to cancel it because we don't really use it because
Right.
Spotify. And I was on the phone with this person for 45 minutes because she kept trying to change the package and everything. Like, oh, so here I am paying like, oh, did you know you qualify for this package, which is half the price of what I've been paying for 16 years. And so I said, well, when did you get what? I'm a customer for 16 years and you didn't tell me about this until I called in. I mean, come on. So now,
so
I want reimbursed for all of the months that you guys were offering these discounted deals to your special customers, and I didn't get notified. So I want reimbursed. So they had to put a ticket in.
Oh yeah, but
they refunded last month, and then they gave me 3 months free while they work on it.
Yeah, but did they cancel your subscription though?
No.
Oh, see, so in
45 minutes.
Yeah, in 3 months you're gonna have to call back again and go.
Exactly.
You need to cancel this crap now.
Oh no, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna get something out of it.
Well,
I might not get the full amount, which I think equates to like $3,000 or something crazy.
Jeez. Yeah. They'll say, well, we mailed you those. Yeah, they'll say we mailed you those. You should have got those.
I was a customer for 16 years.
You've been on XM since it started.
Yeah, I was one of the founding customers.
How long have they been giving them offers though? You never know.
Yeah, so they're giving people offers, and I'm like, okay, well, why didn't you guys just give me that offer? Because I was
They should just do it automatically.
I agree.
They should. It should just be automatic. They drop your price and the whole 9 yards. Automatically.
If I didn't call in,
you
I
never
would still
know.
be paying the tirade.
Right. You never know.
Speaking of dropping prices, you see them gold prices?
No, I haven't. I heard they went up to like
don't say they
18.
dropped.
I heard it skyrocketed.
It did skyrocket, but it fell. And on the Gold Prospector space, for whatever reason, that widget at the bottom's not working. So
Okay.
I went somewhere else tonight. But gold's down $15.14 to 1,768.
Okay.
Not bad.
Man, I'll take it.
Not
It was
bad.
1,800. Right?
Yeah, it did get up to 18, didn't it, Shad?
Did get up to 1,800, yeah.
That's awesome.
That is.
Silver's down 20 cents at $18.
Oh, wow, it's over. Okay.
Not bad.
Nope.
Platinum's down $7.49 at $822.71.
Okay.
And then palladium, that also fell $11.14, and it's at $1,922.08.
Okay.
Now rhodium stayed flat at $8,000.
Okay. It's kind of
Stayed flat.
It's kind of holding that level. It's been at that for a couple weeks. So let's see what happens with that. But I know I seen gold go up to 18, and it was like, ooh. but it dropped back down.
I was gonna say that was a push before the pullback. That's just big people moving money right there.
Right, but still, it's
Yeah, I
nice.
was looking for somewhere on there where it said something about could possibly hit 3,000 this year or something.
Huh?
Like,
Yeah, there's some articles that say 10,000 too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not buying that one.
I think it'll get close to 2. I'm thinking like 19.
It's gotta hit 2 by
It's
November.
gonna hover like around
Yeah.
19 something, I think.
Yeah, it's gotta hit 2 easily.
Well, like I said, it depends on who's buying the gold and what for. You know, if China's buying the gold, which they've been hoarding up it for the last 5-6 years, and if they, cell phones, computers, all that stuff's got that gold in it.
Yeah.
So you got to have gold to make it. So that's what drives in prices. And I always tell people, man, if you got to look. Somebody's like, I want to invest in gold. Well, if you got somebody that's coming out with a brand new computer, 2 new cell phones, and go invest in gold, the price is going to go up. They're going to be buying it.
Gotcha.
this came from the GPAA. So it tells me how do they know, or what do they know that we don't?
What did Dennis?
Whenever about the 3,000 about the gold prices, I got an email from the GPAA about. I was trying to find it in here, but
The gold
I can't
might
find-
skyrocket up to 3,000 an
So
ounce.
join the GPAA today.
Start digging gold. It's coming up to 3,000 an ounce.
Chad
come
pretty
on,
much just said what I was thinking.
I had to say it.
He had to do
I'm
it.
sorry.
Oh yeah, if it's going up that high, better get a shovel.
Oh man, and the prices right now is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
come
It's
on.
freaking 1,700, and you better get
I
a
know.
shovel now anyway.
Right, exactly. It's 1,700. Good God.
Hey, Shad, do you got the price per gram on that at today's prices, or are you on that side or not?
I'm not on that side, but I can
You can Google it really
price
quick.
per gram of gold. Let's see,
What would it be, like,
$57.05.
58 to 62?
$57.05.
Okay, per gram.
That's pretty sweet for a gram.
That
That
is,
is pretty sweet. Come on.
that is real sweet for a gram. So that does
You know what? I might just start selling pay dirt buckets or something.
Well, I mean, think about it this too, with all the shutdowns that happen globally, right? There's shortages of all sorts of materials to make things. I mean,
right.
look at the gun stores. The gun manufacturers can't even make stuff right now because they're short on steel and parts, being able to make their guns. So all the industries are hurting. So that means mining was shut down. So yeah, it's going to also contribute inflating the price of gold. And then, like Scott says, once stuff does ramp back up, man, there's going to be a huge demand too for
Yeah.
even more gold.
Be a surge.
Yeah.
Like
So,
And you know what's funny about that steel is because Kentucky did this years ago because I lived there. They made scrap steel prices like stupid high.
Mhm.
Do you know how clean that state got because
God,
of those
yeah.
scrap steel prices?
Yeah, they start
They
getting
were
all this.
they were digging out old freaking washers and dryers
Yeah.
out of the side ditch to take them in.
Well, yeah, scrap steel is still up there. I mean,
We
it's
dredge up a
wild.
lot of trash
Yeah.
here out east. Well, you
Mhm.
used to dredge out here, Scott. So
Yeah,
all the
it's
junk and
crazy.
stuff you find.
Yeah, but I mean, if you make it worth it, people are going to start picking it up and taking it in.
Well, yeah, of course they will.
just wait until the mass recycle campaign happens, man. People will be throwing those masks in.
Masks and rubber gloves.
COVID free.
That's right. They'll start giving you a
You
nickel.
have to invest in them now.
Now,
Now
maybe
making them
You know what
look
They
nasty.
can't be safe.
Well, this might be artwork someday.
it might be. You might want to frame that when you get home.
I was gonna
You know-
do a
what's funny
picnic shovel.
is I had somebody ask me this question one day. They said, you know, if COVID-19 is so bad and it's a virus and everything, how come they don't have special places where you have to go put the masks and the gloves at?
Yeah, they just throw them in the trash or on
Hey,
the
if it was
sidewalk.
really bad, we'd all be in hazmat suits running around
Mhm. Yeah.
like little minions. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, can you think about it? I'm safe, but I got to kill the trash guy because I just threw my masks and everything right in the trash.
They're safe when they go in the trash, apparently. You know.
So they must be into that same thing of protesting.
Just like rubber gloves, yeah. You can touch it,
Yeah,
throw
okay.
them in the trash, and it's safe. Apparently, Scott, I don't get it either. You know, ask myself these questions every day.
And why the protesting hasn't,
Yeah, I don't
they
get it. I don't understand.
Well, I don't have 6 foot shoulders, so I know somebody, if I was protesting, is not going to be 6 foot from me because we're all walking down the same road that was probably about 40 to 50 feet wide. So I'm really not understanding how all this works.
Me neither. Understanding how stuff works. Look at that smooth face on Dennis Dayton. See, Shad.
They might as well just give us those things for dogs so they don't lick their butts and stuff. We all need those big cones that go out 6 feet.
Cone of shame.
Cone of shame or
Cone of shame.
Yeah, 6
That's
feet
it.
cones so we can't get close to people.
That's a good idea, Shad.
they have those hula hoops you can get and wear around you, keep people away from you.
God. I want a cone of shame. That would be better. Everybody should have to.
I thought it was funny because I went to the store today and I walked in and there's 3 people standing in line. All 3 of them got masks on. They're all standing 6 feet away. I come up behind them because I'm not wearing a mask. When I come up behind them, they all 3 looked at me and just kind of glared at me for a little bit. And I'm like, what?
Give you the stink eye.
And then I didn't think about it. And I'm like coming through the thing and the cashier asked, what the heck's wrong with them? They're all like, well, you're not wearing a mask. I'm like, you're the cashier and you don't have one on either. I didn't see nobody glare at you.
Oh, the cashier didn't have one on either?
I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Did she have a spit shield in front of her? Big piece of
She didn't have nothing on. It was just a cashier. She's like, here's your stuff. Get out. She's quick.
She didn't have the plexiglass in front of her?
No.
Oh. Well, I saw a face mask. I kid you not.
I'm in a different camp.
Right? The regular one, but it also had a clear plastic visor guys that went above the mask.
Oh, that's cool.
But people said it keeps fogging up. I'm like, well, duh.
Yeah, because we got to wear them stupid clear face shield things, and with a mask on, they fog up.
Yeah.
It's like, this is dumb.
You guys really want to hear a funny? Today I went to the post office to establish my address.
Uh-huh.
And before I walked in, right when I walked across the road to go in, out come a guy. He had, and I'm not crapping you. It was a painter's mask with the double freaking filter on each side.
Oh, he was serious.
He was wearing this big son of a gun. I'm like, what in the world is wrong with you?
He was serious. He was really serious.
Oh my God, it was giant. It was bigger than his head. I'm like, man, I really? You wear that to go into a freaking post office? Oh man.
God, no. You got to wear that thing all day at work. You don't want to wear it after work, you know?
Oh, it was, I couldn't believe it. It was huge. It was like the filters were 4 inches, round.
It's
they
annoying.
were both of them big.
Yeah, that stuff's annoying. Some places, now I heard at Menards, it's mandatory. They actually sell the masks out front for a buck or something.
It started at $1 and then they've kept lowering the price.
They should be free. If they want you to wear them there, it should be.
And then at first, if a kid, you had to be 16 or older to get into the store too for a while, but they finally rolled that policy back. They tried to card my 18-year-old son, who's actually an inch taller than me. I looked at the guy and be like, you're something stupid, aren't you?
You're a special kind of stupid.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. You know what? That's like I said, I wore a bandana around my neck for years and I still do. If they say something, I'll just pull the bandana up. So there you go. 'Cause it's just about as good as your mask doing.
I think it's just as good, actually. I mean, as long as you got something, I guess it makes them happy.
I think, though, I'm going to start embracing it for fun. I'm going to wear a mask at all the places you were never allowed to wear a mask before.
Like the
banks.
Just
walk in, wander around, and be like, okay, and then walk out.
Yeah, just wander.
Start taking pictures.
And don't just wander around and then leave.
What shit? Walk in and start taking pictures.
Now, can you wear a mask while you're carrying a gun, or no?
Bedazzled.
See, yeah.
You know, if you're
You're not
allowed to
supposed
carry,
to.
but if you're allowed to carry your
But
gun,
this is a health emergency, so technically you're allowed to then.
right? If you're allowed to
Because
carry
they
your
shall
gun,
not infringe on your rights.
right? I see. I agree. If I'm allowed to carry
Yeah,
my
but dude,
gun,
you walk in someplace with a mask on and a hoodie on with a gun on your side and everybody can see it. You're suspect. I don't care if you're going for tomatoes or not.
I know,
Just
but
say you're Antifa. It'll be cool. It'll be fine.
yeah, man.
I'm sorry. I've had it in the news.
You've had
That's why
what?
I don't try to get political anymore. 'cause
No, God, no.
Even when
It's
you're-
not even political. It's
no,
just
even when you're
common
trying
sense.
just to post something, people get all political.
Yeah,
about
it's all that. I'm so tired of hearing about that political nonsense. It's like, just stop
I
already.
just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Right.
This year is insane, and
Mhm.
it's gonna get crazier. So
Yeah,
brace yourself.
It's not over yet. So
Oh no.
I just
Yeah.
want the murder hornets to arrive in the Midwest.
I still want the Saharan dust cloud to come through.
I know. We missed out on that too.
Where's that at? I didn't see it.
I feel cheated.
Me too. It didn't. I never seen it. Nope.
Hey, I seen a murder hornet really close, and then I just figured out, because it was so close to my face, it was just an average hornet.
It was a gnat, and it was just in front of your eye.
I know.
It was an actual hornet. It was a good big size hornet. I was like, hey, get away from me, dude.
Oh God.
Well, speaking of average, we got some birthdays today.
Oh, that's right. Dennis,
Woo!
you
Average birthday?
singing? You giving us the live Oklahoma version of Happy Birthday?
You know it. Everybody ready?
As soon as Scott's quiet, yeah, we're ready. Take it away, Dennis.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
You had to do it, didn't you?
Nah.
I think I threw up a little, but I've seen it before. All right. Well, it is July the 1st, and today's your birthday. American Prospector, Chris Tidwell, Dave Bignell, Dean Willis, Donnie Brown, Greg Brown, Jamie Bird, Jeff Gersberger, Ken Chapman, Michael Marsh, Renee Carr, and Tom Masner. And tomorrow, I can see that we have Arnold Robert Truck, Don Heck, Larry Brink, Matt Cook, Richard Estate, Richard Needham, Robert Cutting, and Thomas Blaylock. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy day. Happy day.
Who you highlight?
Did you say American Prospector?
That was the very first name. Yes, it was.
Uh-huh. Well, highlight that one.
He American Prospector is from Temecula, California. He uses sluice, dry washer, metal detects. He belongs to clubs but does not wish to declare them.
Okay.
And again, he uses a sluice, dry washer, and metal detector. Man, a few words. Now, is this Ken that worked with Clint Washburn for Gold Claw?
American Prospector, I think it is, ain't it?
I think that was always his handle.
Yeah, I think so.
Joined the site back in 2014.
That's probably it. I think so, Shad. I swear
If
it
I'm
is.
not mistaken.
I think so. I'm gonna say yes, it is. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy day.
birthdays. Rich?
Yeah.
I thought you had something to say.
Happy birthday.
All right. You had that look like you wanted to say something.
Nope.
Excellent.
What's that, Kathleen?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you. Am I hearing
That was Dennis.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Happy birthday. What are you doing?
You ain't all there.
Hey, Shad, did you ever hear of I think it's called pig whistle?
Pig whistle. No.
Yeah. Does that sound right for a whiskey? It's a whiskey.
Pig whistle?
Yeah,
Pig
it's called
whistle?
pig whistle.
Huh.
No, I've never heard of it. I
Yeah,
hope somebody has.
it's like $100 and some a bottle. It's supposed to be some really good whiskey. I said,
Well, I've heard of Whistle Pig.
Whistle pig.
The top shelf is called the Boss Hog Samurai Scientist 6th Edition for
Boss
$479.
Wow.
But if that, you can get the piggyback 6-year straight rye whiskey for $45.
Yeah, the whistle
Or you
pig.
can get the Whistle Pig 10-year-old rye for $42.
Whistle pig, yeah.
Whistle
Somebody
Pig.
was telling me about that today.
Never
And
had it.
I was like, I'm
We'll
gonna
have to try it.
I said, I'm gonna ask Shad if he's tried that one.
Pig
Whistle.
Never
I thought
tried
it was
that.
pig whistle. Whistle pig, pig whistle, same thing.
Well, there's a pig whistle barbecue.
If it's $100 a bottle, it ain't just
Okay.
whiskey.
Yeah, no, right. If it's that much, it ain't just whiskey, apparently. It's good whiskey. So whistle pig.
It better run a car. That's all I can say.
Whistle pig. Whistle pig. So
Whistle pig.
whistle pig. That's an interesting name. Whistle.
What is it?
Yes, just like
130.
buying a bottle of champagne.
I don't know. I know a guy I worked with had to pick up a bottle of it tonight for his son-in-law for a birthday present. And he told me, he said it's like 100 some bucks a bottle. He's like, but it's his favorite. I'm like, oh, I have to ask Shad if he's ever tried that one. You know?
Can you imagine?
Whistle
Can you
pig.
imagine walking into a liquor store and there's actually, and I'm not going to say nothing bad about people of heavy set, but there's a heavy set lady that's sitting there and you say, "Where's your pig whistle?" Well, what do you think's going to happen? That's not really the right name.
I'm not gonna
What liquor stores are you running into?
not even touch it. I'm steering clear of that one.
What if it was a man?
Make sure you send all comments and hate mail to scotttony@gmail.com. It wasn't us.
Well, I'm just saying it's just not the greatest name in the world, you know.
Well, yeah.
Catchy.
It is.
Hey, bartender.
If you don't know what you're looking for, you're going to ask for it.
Give
If
me
you ask the wrong person, "Where's your pig whistle?" I don't think they're going to take that as "Where's the whiskey?"
so you say, give me a shot of
Where's
that
the whistle pig?
whistle pig. Give me a shot of whistle pig. Some whistle pig. I like it.
Whistle pig.
Whistle.
Whistle pig. Shad, try it. Let us know if it's any good. Whistle pig.
All right, I'll take
Just
donation.
go, hey, just,
All right, so
just
some
go
whistle
find it
pig.
on the shelf and see how it works out for you.
Yeah.
Ask for where it's at.
Whistle pig.
I think that may be one I would have to order.
Oh, really?
I've never seen that in
I've
the
never
store, and
seen
I've
it,
stared at
yeah.
those aisles quite a bit.
Oh, wow. I know he said he was going to stop at the liquor store and
Now,
get.
what is it? Is it like a bourbon or is it like a
You don't
rum or
It's a whiskey, yeah,
Whiskey.
just a
just a whiskey.
Does anybody know where it's made?
Kentucky?
Yeah.
Well, that's if it's a bourbon.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Tennessee?
Where's
Yeah, Kentucky's more bourbon, Tennessee's more whiskey.
It's nestled in the
That's true.
heart of New England.
Oh,
New England.
it's a New England whiskey.
Yep.
Well, no wonder it costs so much. It's got to be imported.
Ah. Wait, Scott. No. Are they shipping it overseas?
God. Come on.
Hey,
No.
like the New England Patriots, Scott?
Just saying.
New England's in the U.S.
Not England. New England.
They're not importing it.
Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about where the clam chowder comes from.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm catching up
Yeah,
with you.
New England.
Okay. There you go.
No, when he said New England, the new went out. He said England. I'm like, well, now I know why it costs so much. It's getting imported. But then he said New England. I'm like, no, I know where New England is. I didn't hear him say new.
That's
Way
funny.
to backpedal that one, Scott. Good
Hey,
job.
Scott, is New Mexico in the United States?
How about New York,
Canada.
New Jersey?
The new one is, but the old one.
Remember, you guys got to remember, I'm on the phone, so when you talk, some things cut off.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll buy that tonight, but what about the other nights?
Oh, that was all me.
Oh my gosh, that was almost as funny as your commercial.
Yeah.
Almost.
They have to import it from New England, Kathleen. Jeez.
When you said, I didn't hear you say new. I thought you said England. I'm like, England? Oh, really? You're getting whiskey from freaking England? Yeah, it'd probably cost.
Oh,
Got to come over on a boat.
Kathleen, did you have any news tonight?
I did not.
All right. Well, let's just
I
keep,
ran out of news.
let's just keep doing our
No, I
jab.
ran out of time.
Let's just keep doing a jab session then.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're
Due to the new COVID thing, there's no news.
Yeah. Well, no. But,
I ran out of time, guys. Sorry.
well, what we're talking about's newsworthy anyway.
I think so. I
I
mean, we
think so.
have I did do one story, but I didn't even have picture. I didn't have time to do the pictures or anything.
No
like
worries.
that. But I can't even remember what it was.
It must have been a good one.
It was, I think, it was a man metal detecting in England. Gee, I wonder where this is going.
Was it New
Not
England?
New England.
England.
And did he find a hoard and then they took it from him because he told the
There was a gold nugget there and a bottle of whiskey.
He found some Whistle Pig whiskey.
he had to give it to the queen.
Right. The crown.
That makes sense.
So I might have asked a stupid question today on Facebook. I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook for a while, so I don't know. I mean, today anyway. If you find things in Australia metal detecting, do you have to turn that over to the crown, like gold nuggets,
Good
things
question.
like that?
You know,
Yeah, but wait a minute. Isn't there like a center line through Australia that one's under one's control, the other's under something else? I think there's two parts to that, or three. There's something.
Well,
I don't think
they
it's
have
all like
different,
that.
like sections, but no, it is all run by the British Crown.
right.
What? Where in Australia?
Australia?
No, Australians self-governing. They're like Canada though. They still.
Oh, so that's why
They
they
don't have to give it-
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah,
have to
no,
give
they're
it
their
to the
own
queen.
country.
Okay. Well, they're a colony.
They
Right.
were, but not no more.
Really?
Just like we were a colony, but we're not no more.
Not no more.
Not no more. No, Australia's a
Yeah.
nation,
Yeah, we're a colony of something, all right.
Oh,
but
that was
they
a stupid
still
question.
hold on to, some traditions. Obviously,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're their own peoples.
Good to know.
That's what I thought.
Good day, mate.
Good day. Good day.
I'll shoot
Well, you ever
my
see him
kids.
holding up a 2-pound nugget? Good day.
No, you're not.
And they do find some big gold there, though. Man, they
Oh,
find
yeah.
some big gold.
Yeah, they do.
It kind of makes you feel sad for yourself.
What's that?
What they find.
Oh, I know.
And you see their posts, like I know I'm on like one site because I was trying to learn and get tips of the MineLab GPX 5000 detector, right?
Right.
There's a group there for those detectors, but almost 80% of the people in that group's in Australia. And they're like, yeah, I didn't do too well this time. And they got like half-ounce nuggets. I'm like, what the heck are you talking
They
about?
wanted to come home with a boulder. Big boulder.
Like, this
nugget.
is all I got.
They actually.
Hey, Shad,
Go on,
Shad, have you ever
Scott.
noticed in those videos that, like, when they find the gold nugget, they, like, look around and the ground is, like, flat as a fritter? You're like,
Yeah.
what made you go there to look for gold?
Honestly, yeah, I've wondered that too. Like we've seen
Unless it's in
some
like
of
a
those
basin or something.
shows, and it's literally flat
Yeah.
ground. Some
Right.
even have trees around, and there's no rhyme or reason to it, but there's deposits right there.
Yeah, there's just gold.
It's
Big gold.
fascinating.
Big gold. I don't think they waste time on the gold like we'd find. You know, they just want, like you said, them huge nuggets.
Mhm.
That's it. Just
Well, like you said, I had a bad day. I only found 3 half-ounce nuggets. This just stinks.
yeah. Gee.
I don't know. When you're having a bad day, sometimes you just got to go through your gold and see and take inventory to see how much you have, like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? When I have a bad day of saying I found 3 gram or 3 ounce nuggets on my claim, that's when I'm going to have people like actually standing around with guns protecting my claim.
Yeah. If you find that kind of gold, yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
It's Christmas.
you wouldn't be selling them then.
No.
No, you'd be hanging on to them for dear life. You know, you wouldn't be letting them go.
Yeah, but even through like right now in Arizona, if you were finding like that big of gold and that much gold, hey, dude, get a canopy, a tarp or something, put it over the top of you, keep digging.
Yeah. Well, Arizona kind of reminds me of Australia. So
Minus the giant boulders of gold nuggets.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is we have some things that'll kill you. Australia has a lot of things that'll kill you.
Everything.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them dingoes
Yeah, and those drop bears and whatever.
and the kangaroos
And the sharks.
Yeah, and the spiders and the
and the spiders, the kangaroo, the snakes.
Wait. Okay, what place doesn't have any poisonous
Think about-
Hawaii.
Go ahead.
doesn't have any what?
Poisonous snakes. We heard that on a.
Oh,
on-
Hawaii does not have any poisonous snakes.
Nope.
I'll
We
be
do not.
darned.
I recall, yeah.
Bull crap. I'm calling shenanigans right now.
Not Hawaii for some reason. They have snakes,
I will
They're
bet.
not-
but not venomous snakes. That's what we heard.
You know what? There are sea snakes that are venomous as it's ridiculous. And I know there's sea
But
snakes. in
that's
Hawaii.
international. Like the water isn't part of the land.
They got to get air somewhere.
What are you eating, Rich?
Not buying it.
Just saying, you're not buying it.
They do have sea snakes
In
that
the
are
water,
highly poisonous.
Ah,
That's native to Hawaii.
but they're in the water.
Ah.
They're in the sea.
They don't belong to
There,
Hawaii.
there are other snakes there, but that are like mildly venomous, but they weren't native. They were brought there.
So there are
Oh.
no native
Right.
snakes.
I got it.
Sure.
Yeah,
I call a sea snake native.
they're imported.
The thing was built on a volcano.
They're
That's how
imported
it's
from New
built.
England.
Yeah, they came right from New England.
They say sightings of the yellow-bellied sea snake are rare, and bites to people are even less common since the slithering swimmer is more timid than aggressive. So no one cares.
I don't even know how we got on this
It's just bad.
topic.
I don't need
But,
it because we was talking about
Australia,
we was talking
definitely
about,
on the
yeah,
bucket list. Definitely.
venomous things in Australia that will kill you. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing, you guys. If you guys ever go to Australia, that's going to be one video that you're going to just kill me on and Dennis Dayton on and everybody else because
hey, Shad,
we're not going there.
Dennis, did you say
you
something?
have any weird laws in Rhode Island?
Oh, I'm sure I can dig some up real quick. Yeah.
Rhode
Yeah,
Island
don't transfer liquor across from Maine
from New
or New
England.
England.
From New England. You have to pay an
Rhode Island.
import tax. From New
Hey,
England.
We went to
Rhode
Rhode
Island.
Island
Ain't that a,
once to find
ain't that a county?
Rhode Island is actually a state. We went there once and looked for moonstones while we were there on the beach, and that was pretty cool. I came home with a big old bucket of them.
With a big old bucket. big old bucket of
All right. Did you want me to do the weird laws now?
Or whenever, yeah.
Well, we might as well since we're talking about Rhode Island.
Why are
Yeah,
we
do it.
Well, you just went on about the moonstone, so
Oh.
Yeah.
we might as well keep at
Made me
it.
think of that. I was
Dennis
like,
asked if you had any facts about Rhode Island. I was
That
like,
just segues right into the Rhode Island weird
Then
law.
we,
Yeah.
yeah, now we're going to this. So, did you know cap guns are illegal?
In Rhode Island.
oh my God.
Now, rope.
That's really crap.
Now, this one I agree with. Ropes may not be strung across a highway.
yeah,
Makes
that,
sense.
that makes sense.
That's a good
It's not
one.
so weird.
I
No.
hope that applies to wires and other things as well.
Yeah.
Now, this next one
That's
is a little
anything that'll
crazy.
decapitate you.
You know, and this is like one I wish I knew the background about, but no one may bite off another leg. You're forbidden from biting off someone's leg. Just saying.
Just saying.
That's interesting.
I'd like to know more about that.
But you can buy an arm?
Maybe.
Well, nobody did it yet, so I guess you can.
Are you talking Donner Party of Four?
Maybe.
Now, Rhode Island, obviously, their coastal is where like the gazillionaires back in the 20s and 30s, you know, people that really industrialized our nation had their summer homes to get away from the busy city of New York.
Right.
So this doesn't surprise me that they applied to have the U.S. government declare that all coastal waters off Rhode Island are a no discharge zone.
Really?
Well, that's a good thing. I don't need somebody's toilet flushing right out in the water.
But see, is it discharge zone referring to that,
or
through guns and naval exercises?
That's what I was thinking it was. I don't know where you got the other discharge from.
You're thinking about a toilet.
That's what I was going for. I'm like, I've heard of that before.
And they would say no, definitely
Rhode Island.
not discharging.
Yeah, I'm looking really quick and I can't find another site with it. But going back to the rope thing.
Yeah.
You know, in case you're considering stringing a rope lower than 14 feet across the highway in the state, don't. It's illegal. So if it's 15 feet or higher, you're fine.
It's allowed.
It's allowed.
Right. Okay.
Now, impersonating a town sealer, an auctioneer, or a quarter of wood or a fence viewer is against the law.
Impersonating?
What? Now say that again.
What's a fence viewer?
I don't know.
A fence viewer? Like a surveyor, maybe?
I don't know.
You know what? A fence viewer would be like somebody that went to the racetrack and went and turned 3 and just walked up to the fence like, oh, I'll be safe here. That's,
you know what the
I'm thinking about.
is?
What are you talking about?
You could be fined $20 to $100 for impersonating one of those noble professions.
Well, what is a fence viewer?
I don't know.
You never found it.
What
I'm
is
thinking it's a surveyor.
Fence viewer?
What is a fence viewer?
Well, I mean, you walk out, look at a fence, go, yep, it looks like a fence.
A fence viewer is a town or city official who administers fence laws by inspecting new fences and settles disputes arising from trespass by livestock that have escaped enclosure.
That's the first HOA.
I can see that.
Fence viewer.
It is one of the oldest appointments in all of New England.
Fence
I could actually see that law out here like that because they're really on, like, because you got free range cattle and stuff like that. And if you put a fence up, people really get kind of argumentative over it. That's funny.
Maybe we need to, in Arizona, pass a law and bring back the fence viewers.
Yeah, but don't
It's a
impersonate.
noble profession.
Yeah, it is a noble profession.
Don't impersonate it.
Right. Just don't impersonate them. Exactly.
All right. Now this next one, riding a horse over any public highway for the purpose of racing or testing the speed of a horse is illegal. Right? So if you want to see how fast that horse can go, don't do it on the highway.
What happened to your video, Shad?
Yeah, your video is out again. Yeah.
My bad.
It's okay. There you are.
There you go, buddy.
There we go. The facial expressions always goes good whenever you're telling them.
I know, and I had a good one on that one.
Dang it.
All right, so this next one, exercising any labor, business, or work, or using any game, sport, play, or recreation, or causing any of the above to be done to or by your children.
It's like this big.
No. You're messing me up. Or causing any of the above to be done to or by your children, servants, or apprentices on the first day of the week, Sunday, results in a penalty of $5 for the first offense and $10 for the second. So obviously it's
That's a big
about the
sentence.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you got lost me when you were doing that. I had no clue.
No worky, no play on the Sunday.
No
Oh.
tick-
Try to diagram that big long sentence.
Yeah.
And have fun on Sunday. Period.
They probably had a lot of old English words in that one. I'm
You
sure.
listen to the beginning and then the end, and that's it. The in between, you don't worry about.
All right. Now, a lot of people love professional sports, right? Baseball, America's pastime, foosball, all that. But professional sports,
Get a hot dog.
which does not include, by the way, ice polo and hockey, must obtain a license to play games on Sundays.
Wait a minute. Did you say ice polo?
Yep.
Ice polo.
Ice polo.
Like the horses
With the
wear
horse on the
skates?
ice playing polo.
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. I know how you
Maybe because we can
water polo. How do you do ice polo?
No. You can do it. You don't need a permit to play on Sundays. All the other sports, you have professional sports. So obviously, at one time, Rhode Island had a professional ice polo team.
Obviously.
Think about that one.
Yes.
I wonder what they were called.
But how's ice polo played?
On the
Because I know
ice
what water polo is. You can't be doing that in freezing water.
with a horse on ice.
with skates.
Oh, come on. No wonder it's illegal.
Like field polo. They do it.
Yeah, you're going to have to shoot half the horses because they broke a freaking leg on the ice?
All right. Just so you know, ice polo is actually what ice hockey used to be called.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Really?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's cool.
We all thought horses.
Yeah.
I did at least.
Okay, no.
I was thinking polo where you actually
Scott's thinking Marco Polo in the ice.
for that ice.
Scott thinks you're
Oh, great.
in a frozen lake playing water polo.
In New England.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
No, before you
Oh,
do,
my bad.
I wanted to say something. Think about all these stupid laws that we're hearing now and how old these are. What do you think in 200 or 300 years from now they're going to see you must wear a mask
Yeah.
everywhere you go?
Yeah.
But yet it's okay to take statues down
Yes.
forcefully.
Sunday.
and riot, as long as you wear that mask.
It is illegal not to wear a mask unless you are protesting.
In
Yeah.
rioting.
Yeah. That's probably what it's going to be.
All right, moving on.
If you're out protesting, you're an idiot. I'm just going to say it. Plain out, serious.
Okay.
All right, now.
I get upset with this because we hear about the protests and everything. You know what? Protests are to get one thing done. And actually, 2 days, 3 days actually, after that thing happened with George Floyd, you know what? The guy was in jail. Protests should have ended right there. But no, they didn't. They just kept it on.
All right, Scotty. Thank you for sharing your views. These are not the views and opinions expressed in the show or that of their hosts and do not reflect necessarily Gold Prospects Waves Prospect Radio.
Thank you, Shad.
This was all the views of Scott Swiftwater, Toney, Common Sense.
God.
Common Sense, where we import New England's whiskey.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I didn't hear the word new, turd.
We should call your segment Just Saying.
Yeah, I know. Forget in the gold fields.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
With Scott Swiftwater, Toney.
I agree. All right, moving back to weird laws of Rhode Island. We'll be here all night if we don't keep moving.
Continue.
It is any marriage where either of the parties is an idiot or lunatic is null and void.
How do you verify that?
Well, you just bring me back to the conversation we were having. I mean, that was pretty easy, but okay, go ahead. I still want to hear the rest of this.
How do you
Well, yeah.
back then I think it was for mentally
It was a polite way of saying,
disabled.
yeah, somebody mentally challenged. You couldn't enter. It was seek to protect.
exploitation.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. It could have been like if 5 people said, that guy's an idiot.
Right.
You were just under that law.
That's what I was thinking.
That was know that Scott Swiftwater Toney is an idiot. Yeah.
You open the
The
door.
loudest person.
Good law. Good law.
All right. Now, it is considered an offense
You got an
to
idiot.
throw pickle juice on a trolley.
Huh?
What is it?
What?
No throwing of the pickle juice on a trolley.
Okay.
Is it because of the vinegar and the acid, or like I don't know what?
You can throw pickles, I guess, but not the juice.
The juice. It's sacred. Sacrilege. Do not throw pickle juice.
What did pickle juice like used to be like alcohol or something?
Well, you know what's really funny is because in the old days, if somebody bought like pickles in a jar, they would keep the pickle juice. That way, when their garden matured, they would actually take that pickle juice and re-pickle the stuff that they were making again. That's kind of funny that you say that, but
Just saying.
I like drinking pickle
old time
juice.
stuff.
It's good.
All right, you pickle freaks.
Hey, remember the old term, waste not, want not.
That's right.
A lot of things come from that.
Just saying. All right. One must make a loud noise before passing a car on the left. Most states say you must honk your horn and flash your lights. Because that, like in Ohio, that's the proper way to freak people out when you're trying to speed past them. You know, is you want to honk on the horn and flash your lights and scare the crap out of them. But in Rhode Island, all you need to do is stick your head out the window and just yell like a banshee at them.
Have you ever driven in New England though? I mean, they drive pretty crazy. It's enough to make you all stressed out if you're from Ohio.
That could be why they have that law.
In Rhode Island, you stick your head out the window, you're going to get a bug in the eye really quick.
All right, in Newport, Rhode Island. So we're getting a little more specific on some towns here.
That's a fancy town.
You cannot smoke a pipe after sunset.
What kind of pipe?
Yeah,
What about a cigar or a cigarette?
One pipe though.
So this next one's a little weird, I think. This is in Providence. There is not an appeals process for exemption of property tax due to a disability or poverty.
What?
I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess if you're disabled or broke,
If you're broke, you don't
pay
pay tax.
property taxes regardless, I guess there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're broke, we're just going to let you slide on that, you know.
Also in Providence, it is illegal to wear transparent clothing.
I wonder if that's still like valid.
Do they even make transparent clothing?
Maybe it leads to prostitution. I don't know.
Maybe they used to make a lot of it. Back in
It's
the
called
day.
saran wrap, man. Don't let them lie to you.
Transparent clothing.
Now, also in Providence, Rhode Island, this next one is kind of special. You may not sell toothpaste and a toothbrush to the same customer on a Sunday.
What?
Just can't do it.
I would, you know what?
The
I
other.
would love to know the reasons why they
That's,
put these laws in place.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
is there a backstory to that one?
I don't know. I'll Google it.
One is no good without the other. You have to.
Well, I'm just, you know, in my mind right now, I can't even think of anything that would come close to saying that was like even close to being real.
Really?
I know it is, but it just doesn't sound right.
Just saying.
I guess there's an article out there about that, and he's scanning it right now to try to find out why that's illegal.
That's an odd one.
You know, like you just can't say
You're
this.
going like, they're like, oh, what do you want both these for? I'm like, can you smell my breath?
Not have both of these. It's
Oh, they don't even tell you.
No, they just talk about how crazy the law is.
Oh, okay.
The background.
Just can't do it on Sunday. You can buy a toothbrush and toothpaste Monday through Saturday, but not on Sunday.
That's the weird one.
Yeah.
Now, in apologies if I don't get the pronunciation of this town, but it's a Scituate, Scituate. It is illegal to drive down any street with a beer in your car, even if it's unopened.
Huh.
So Does that mean you hang it out of the window and you're fine?
Maybe you have to put it in the trunk or
Your car.
Technically, that's in the car.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not open. I mean, what about that guy that drops by in gas station? He only wants one beer a night. He buys a 40. He's driving home. Really? You want to bust that guy?
Thank you, Scott, for some insightful tidbits right there.
Well, I'm just thinking of myself.
We know you were just saying. It's cool.
Thinking out
Now, in West Warwick, it is illegal to use water on even-numbered days for the sole purpose of watering plants, gardens, or lawns.
their water.
Yeah, because they're so far from the ocean.
Right. They don't have no water.
Salt water. You can't.
They got filters, Kathleen. Come on. You don't
Not
think these
them
things got
days.
Maybe back then they didn't.
Back then they didn't, Scott. You got to think these are old.
Well, no, I guess
Yeah.
back then they
Right.
didn't. But
Now, Scott, just so you know, it's illegal to coast downhill in neutral in the entire state of Rhode Island. Now, I don't really remember too many hills.
There
in Rhode
wasn't a
Island.
lot of hills from what I remember, but I don't know.
Now, personally, I really think we should bring the practice of duels back. I think it was a horrible idea to outlaw them. But Rhode Island, nonetheless, has outlawed the challenging and or accepting a duel is illegal.
Huh.
I'm voting
Still.
to bring that
what's
back.
illegal again? What is it again?
Dueling.
Dueling.
Like, when people shoot
Yeah.
each other.
I challenge you to a duel.
Now, this even to
Like
say
that?
it, here's the thing, though. Even to say it is illegal, even if you don't actually go through or try to go through. Just the fact that you've challenged somebody or accepted a duel, you could face 1 to 7 years in prison.
So never say I challenge you to a
Wow.
interesting.
No, they don't have to. They just bust you in the mouth, evidently.
Now, okay, Scott, I want to say this. I did some digging while we've been going through these about the discharge zone.
Hmm.
Yeah, tell me about that. That
And
just,
Scott, you're actually right. Somewhat. The purpose was to prohibit the discharge of sewage by boats in the state waters.
Oh, okay.
However,
not good.
however,
I can see that.
discharge of raw sewage in state waters was already illegal. So they were asking, obviously, the coastal waters that belong to U.S. territory, not Rhode Island, to also be treated as illegal to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably from
Yeah, I thought about that as a house. I'm like, well, if you had Rhode Island's not poor by no means, but I was thinking about discharge, like you couldn't just put a PVC pipe flowing out to the ocean from your house and that's where your stuff goes. But then again, when you say that, being on fishing boats and stuff like that, they're not allowed to discharge their black water tanks out in the water either in the Gulf of Mexico or off the, what do they call it? So it's right off the Gulf. There's a Gulf of Mexico and then you go down by Mexico and it's something different. They call it something else. But you can't do that. So that's what I was thinking about. I thought it was about the houses, though.
Okay. Thank you, Scott.
Well, thank you, Scott. Here's another tidbit you can have and keep in your back pocket. There are more donut shops per capita in Providence metro area than anywhere else.
They love their Dunkin' Donuts there.
Do
They
they?
do.
They Dunkin' Donuts happy.
They're like almost on every corner.
We got Tim
And
Hortons.
I got some little quick fun facts. Did you know Mr. Potato Head is the official family travel ambassador of the state?
Nice.
I wonder how much longer that'll last.
Right, exactly.
He's not wearing a mask.
Well, somebody finds out about it.
Exactly. Now, Rhode Island is a really teeny tiny state, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you know almost 4,000 Rhode Islands, like the state, could fit inside America?
Oh, wow. Didn't know that.
Did you know their official
that
state
big.
drink is coffee milk?
No, I didn't know that.
That's iced coffee then, isn't it?
I guess you're right, Kat.
I was getting ready to say the same thing, Kathleen. Get that ice
That's what it
coffee.
is. or coffee with cream.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what-
go order coffee milk at
I'm on there.
I guess. so.
Now, their state motto is the shortest in the country. It's a single word. Any takers what that is?
Just saying.
Hello?
Hope.
Hope.
Ain't that cute?
I was, you know what? I was getting ready to say
Special.
love. I was almost close.
Hope's not love.
I said I was close, fool. I didn't say I was right on the money.
You're nowhere near it.
Now, it is, here's another little quick law. It's a misdemeanor if a Rhode Islander is caught having more than 11 permanent vehicles in front of their home.
Dang.
You can't run a car a lot.
You have 10, you're okay. Just don't do 11.
Well, I guess so. What you're saying is you can't be really rich in Rhode Island.
You can, but hide your cars.
Yeah. Don't hit them in front of the house.
I got a 5-car garage, and the rest of them stay outside.
Now, one little fact, and then I'll end on one other thing. Providence is home to the world's largest bug. He goes by the name of Nibbles Woodaway.
Nipples right away.
It's like a big statue thingy, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's drinking out of a drink, says awful, awful. It's a drink.
And it's a bug.
It's a bug. It's a statue.
Oh.
Yeah, like world's biggest dinosaur.
You should like put the picture of it behind us so people can see it.
Nibbles Woodaway.
You guys want to see Nibbles?
Yeah, I want to see Nibbles Woodaway. Please.
Let me, all right.
He's gonna
I
put
am.
it out there. It's kind of funny.
So one of us will disappear here
Okay.
for a quick second.
I'll disappear. over
No,
here.
no, you can stay there. You'll just go out of
You'll just
I want them to
focus.
see Nibbles.
Well, they'll see Nibbles. They'll see Nibbles. Quick access. Find my Nibbles. There he is.
That's Nibbles.
There's Nibbles.
That is the official.
No, that's just the world's largest bug.
The official.
I thought it was the official.
No, that would be funny if that was the official. But ending the note on one last little tidbit here. For the state of Rhode Island, I won't get into what the full name is, but did you know, out of all the crazy laws that we've just read and said of Rhode Island, did you know they never approved a prohibition?
Huh.
So evidently you could go there and get your drink on. Evidently they didn't enforce it. I'm sure the federal agents tried to, but
Right. But
pretty
yeah,
cool. Did not know that.
I didn't
That-
know.
But that kind of makes sense because Rhode Island, like I said, during that era had homes. You could tour them actually.
Mhm.
I mean, these things are like
Oh, yeah.
palaces.
The
Rockefeller.
forget what they call it, the Mansion Walk or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
But
it's
we
in
did
Newport.
that. Yeah, we did that. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's a pretty ritzy area. ain't it?
Yeah, so obviously that's where all these really wealthy, super elite people lived.
Right.
Their vacation homes to get out of the city. So it makes sense. Obviously, they had a lot of influence over their tiny little commonwealth and basically said, no, we
No.
drink in here. But we can't smoke our pipes. That was the compromise.
So, what you're saying, the rich and elite lives up there. So, if anybody out there that's a big protester, if you guys really want to make a mark, I guess Rhode Island's the place to go.
There's another Scott Tonyism.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying, yeah. It's all Scott. 20.
I just wish they sold pay-per-view. I want to see how it works.
Jeez Louise.
But
Oh,
they are trying to change the name, or they think they did sign to change the name of the state.
Really?
to what?
I never knew this. The full name of the state was Rhode Island Providence Plantations.
Really? That's
Yeah, I
a
never know. So now it's just Rhode Island, like everyone always thought it was.
right. Yeah, because that other name's a little weird.
It is
You
weird.
know what's really weird? It's not a freaking island.
Right.
That is true, Scott, and
That
that is
is
so
true.
funny you would make that comment because that's actually an article you could read about if you care to.
I mean, if you wanted to punch at names, you can't say it's Rhode Island because number one, Rhode
Technically,
Island.
it can be
Hello.
considered a block island.
Maybe it was an island at one time.
The last time I looked, I couldn't drive to Hawaii. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right.
Just saying.
Thank you, Scott.
But I think that's where we'll leave all the weird laws and tidbits before
I-
Scott insults or,
yeah,
anything else tonight.
agree.
Hey, I've
I'm with
got
you.
my point of views. I can't help it.
No, you
Some of them are
definitely-
great.
you-
Some of them are just like, oh my God, you can't be serious.
You definitely are right there.
So this will be our last show for a couple weeks, and then of course we'll come back right when Dennis is leaving for Idaho, where he'll be out of connection for a
About the
couple.
same time, right? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you guys just have a safe trip and get a bunch of gold again, and
Yeah.
out there.
Yep, you too, Dennis.
Yep.
Safe.
Dennis will be here still for 2 more weeks, and then he goes. So yeah, you guys just enjoy your trip, be safe, and just have a great time. But
Yeah, I'll be posting north to Alaska to you.
all right, and before we wrap things up, I just want to make an announcement that Bob Drake, one of the members on GPS, took it upon himself. He wanted to start a raffle, a donation raffle, and what they're doing. See, Bob put up like 6 or so silver coins and a 1 gram gold nugget, and then to raffle off, and then other people have added stuff. Like Y Gold added a gram of gold and a $1 silver certificate. And Dwight added a Royal Sluice box with a pump and stuff like that. So with the raffle, what it's going to do is each time somebody donates a prize, that'll be a separate prize. Instead of a winner take all like last time, it'll be like right now, it'll be 3 separate drawings.
Oh wow!
Every time something gets added, it'll be another drawing. So there could be, numerous drawings at this one time.
When is the drawing?
It'll be the drawing will be actually August 2nd. It'll end on the 31st of July, the ticket sales, and then we'll do the drawing on the 2nd, August 2nd, which is a Sunday. But yeah, Bob wanted to do it and he started it, and like I said, Y Golden Dwight's already stepped up. So
Wow.
it's over on
Tickets
GPS.
are $5 a piece.
Yeah, they set the price of the tickets and everything. So, but we're doing it the same as always. They can click the donation tab, and I'll send them the ticket numbers and all that stuff. So check it out. It's over there
I was
on
gonna say,
GPS.
but if you win something for $500 that costs you $100, you're not gonna complain. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure there'll be a lot more stuff added, and so check it out. Like
That's awesome. Thank you, Bob, for starting it, and Y Gold and Dwight. That's awesome.
thank you guys.
Thanks, all 3 of you guys.
It's very
Wow.
cool. Yeah, it's
Thank you.
very, very,
Yeah,
very cool.
No
So,
doubt.
so on that note, we'll go ahead.
Happy 4th.
Yep. We'll
That's right.
yeah, enjoy your 4th of July, everybody, and
That's right. Yeah, dang sure. I forgot all about that. Happy 4th of July, you guys.
dang
Happy Independence
diggity
Day.
diggity do. All right, Quagmire,
Good
take
night,
us out of here.
Get out there and live life before 11 there start living.
Good night, Gold Digger.
Old Prospectors with you.
We're out of here, everybody. Have a great night. So long.
Be sure to
Good
tune
night,
in
Gold
next
Diggers.
Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Gold diggers.